What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 11 of our Pokemon Gadir Deluxe walkthrough. In the previous video, we arrived back in Tarafa City. We caught up with Gym Leader Alek and he asked us for some help finding a metal plate in the Gualdation ruins. So we had to go and explore the ruins. There were a lot of tough puzzles, but we did end up finding the metal plate, and we also encountered one of Team Tectonic's commanders, Commander Marga. We ended up defeating her, and in today's video we can take on the gym leader. So we're going to try and take on gym leader Alek. We're busy working through the puzzle at the moment, and as you can see, there are 3 stages to this gym puzzle. At each level, you've got to try and work your way through and try and turn on the lever to activate the fans, to get the fans spinning again. But you've got to try and avoid the Pokemon shooting past. If they hit you, your Pokemon could get damaged or paralyzed. So you want to try and avoid them as much as possible. And then when the fans turn on again, it will clear the smoke, and then you can make your way across the little bridge without falling off. So it isn't too difficult, and if the Pokemon hit you, it's not the end of the world. You can just use items to heal up your Pokemon or use the med kits toward the end once you have completed all the puzzles. And there are 3 different stages, so you've got to cross 3 bridges and try and switch on 3 levers. They do get slightly more difficult with each run, but they are a lot of fun. I am enjoying the gym puzzles. They are really well thought out, and just the puzzles in general in this game have been a lot of fun. Gym leader Alek is a steel type gym leader, so you do want to try and make sure you have a fire Pokemon or 2 in your team. Awesome Pokemon that can use fire type moves. Unfortunately, in our team, we don't have any fire types at the moment, so it is going to be one of the more difficult gym leaders for us to take on. But we're going to give it a go and see how our team does. Hopefully we can work our way through. We've just completed the 3rd and final stage and battled the last gym trainer. And now we can actually go and take on gym leader Alek. It's taken a while, but we have finally arrived. Let's see what gym leader Alek has in store for us. Let's get this battle going. Gym leader Alek has 4 Pokemon on his team, and the first Pokemon he has sent out is a level 30 Skarmory, which is a steel and flying type. We started things off with Graveler, but now we have Dwebble sent out. We swap in Eevee to try and finish off Skarmory, but unfortunately Gym leader Alek has used a potion on Skarmory. So we've taken some time to revive Dwebble and sacrificed Eevee. Now we have sent out Graveler again. Graveler seems to be causing the most damage, but Skarmory does have an attack that can swap out any of your Pokemon. We used a potion on Graveler, but still it wasn't enough. We've sent out Wattle, and we're going to try and revive Graveler again. So we're pretty much going to sacrifice Wattle. If Wattle can get an attack in, I'll be surprised. And Wattle actually did it. Wattle knocked out Skarmory, so I wasn't expecting that. The next Pokemon Alek has sent out is the new Steel-type EEVEELUTION. Its name is Sireon, and it's really strong. I can't wait to try and get our Eevee to evolve into this. We're actually going to try and evolve our Eevee into Sireon at the end of this episode, so do stay tuned. I'll show you exactly how to do that. It's a little bit tricky, but it's possible. We finally knocked out Sireon, and now he has sent out a level 30 Steelix, which is a rock and steel type. Our Graveler has been knocked out again, but it did cause a ton of damage. Our Arctobax has finished off Steelix, and the final Pokemon we've got to try and defeat is a Voluzap, which is a steel and electric type. We did really struggle with this gym leader. It was probably the toughest one we have faced yet, simply because our Pokemon typings are not really good against steel types. But luckily we got the W. Eevee got a quick attack in, and we finished off Voluzap. Our Onage has just evolved into a Surma, so that's going to give our team a massive boost. If only that happened just before we took on the gym leader, that probably would have helped us a ton. But we have defeated Gym Leader Alek and we have been awarded the Screw Badge. We have also received the TM Iron Lance. So I'm hoping that we can use that item on our Eevee and get our Eevee evolved into the Steel type Eeveelution. I can't wait to try it out. Gym Leader Alek tells us that the next Gym Leader we've got to take on is Gym Leader Deluxe in Barrier Town. And he tells us in order to reach Barrier Town, we've got to head up north along Route 8. But we're first going to try and make our way to the ruins. We're going to try and evolve our Eevee into Sireon. So we're going to fly to Paleo Town and head back to the Gadir ruins. If we can get our Eevee to evolve, that's going to give our team a massive boost. So we're going to head east and go back into this ruin, and we're going to go into the second room where the Sireon statue is. And here you've actually got to use a rare candy on Eevee, and you've got to be in this room, otherwise it's not going to evolve into Sireon. You have to make sure you are actually in this room. So we've got our rare candy that we got in the last video from this exact room. And we have done it. It looks like our Eevee has evolved into Sireon. We've got a Steel type Eevee, so that's really cool. We can actually give it that new TM that we got from the Gym Leader. And the Gym Leader also gave us the Bond Link, so we can boost its strength in battle. I'm going to try and make Sireon an absolute weapon and boost all of its stats. But now we have flown back to Paleo Village and we're going to try and find this new route that we've got to reach. Unfortunately, we still don't have the maneuver to incinerate those tree stumps, but we have caught up with Rowlet and he's trying to get into the quicksand here too. I think he's going to give us the brand new Hippowdon Pokemon move. So we're going to actually be able to ride a Hippowdon through the quicksand now. So we're going to test it out, and how cool is this? I love that you can actually ride Hippowdon through all of that, and you can actually attack the little sand mounds and clear them whilst on Hippowdon. We have arrived on Route 8 and we can get to exploring. So as you can see, you can clear these little sand piles and make your way through the path. There are a couple trainers here for us to take on, so we're going to get some battle experience in for sure. And we've just encountered a wild Nincada while clearing some of those sand dunes. As you can see, there is another ruin there for us to try and explore. We've just got to try find out how to reach it. We're going to try and battle all the trainers along this route. And it looks like we have just caught up with Orange. He's on top of a little hill here. He jumps down and I think he wants a rematch. He did do some training with Gym Leader Dave in Wingull Island, so he might be a little bit stronger now. But let's see what Orange has got. Hopefully he's got some cool new Pokemon too. So Orange has got 4 Pokemon and his first Pokemon is a Nudibri. This is a new water type Pokemon. Nudibri looks really cool and I believe it has a strong evolution, but our Graveler knocks it out pretty easily, and now Orange has sent out a Sandslash, so we've decided to swap in our Surmas, our newly evolved Surmas, and Surmas knocks out Sandslash really easily. The next Pokemon Orange sends out is a level 32 Roselia, a grass and poison type, and our Surmas is just clearing up all of Orange's Pokemon. The final Pokemon he sends out is a Florigato, so this was his starter Pokemon, I believe. But Surmas knocks it out in 2 moves, and we've done it. We've defeated Orange. He says we should head on to the next city. But next up, we have found Parados, who is another commander for Team Tectonic. He is the last of the 3 that we haven't faced yet, so I don't know what he's doing here. It looks like he's trying to get more orbs or something. I'm hoping we can battle Parados soon and teach him a lesson. But Orange runs off ahead of us, and we can continue exploring Route 8. So we're going to go back on our Hippowdon and take on a few more trainers and see what else is about. We'll see if we can try and reach that ruin. There's an item here for us to pick up, so we go and pick up a Hyper Potion. And we did enter the ruin here. It was really tricky. When you do enter the ruin, there's a guy looking for TM Flash. We did get that TM, and then he uses the TM to make some kind of light for us. There's also a Pokemon radar here, so you can check out what Pokemon can be found. We did catch a Gabite in here, which is a really cool dragon type. But we chat to the scientist and he gives us a Zeb Striker mount, which should light up the area a little bit. So we entered the next part, and as you can see, you can't see much at all. I did try and explore it as much as possible, but it was super tricky. We did find some cool Pokemon and we did find some random items. And when you're exploring through that little ruin, you can hear a scream of a Pokemon. So I'm guessing there's a legendary Pokemon somewhere in there. We're going to have to return back there at a later stage and see if we can figure it out. But we have just defeated the root boss and been given a TM, and we have arrived in the next town. So that is great news. We can heal up our team and just chat to everyone in the Pokemon Center. But we're going to end things off here and continue in the next one. Thanks for watching.